Hi, welcome along to today's 4-Minute Clinic Live. I am Dr. Marianne Trent, and this is your daily prescription for better mental health. And today's 4-Minute Clinic Live is called There Is No Tiger. And as humans, we are, we're also mammals, and we've also got the lower parts of our brain, which can be thought of as reptilian. And it's the reptilian parts of our brain, the older parts of our brain, which are responsible for activating the fight and the flight responses. And if you were to watch a bird in the garden, bird when it's eating would be going, peck, peck, look, 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 peck, look, 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 look. And it does that because of the fight or flight reaction. It does that because it's alert, it's on guard. And in humans, the part of the brain that controls that is called the amygdala. So it's right down here, the bottom sort of our brain area, brainstem area. And that can become oversensitive sometimes. That can become, almost a bit like an oversensitive smoke alarm that becomes so sensitive that it's reacting before you've even got the bread out of the cupboard. It's going beep, 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 beep. And we were absolutely set up to be this way by our ancestors. So it's not our fault that we've got these brains of ours, but we were set up to have these brains that are capable of worrying because our anxious ancestors were the ones that survived. They were the ones that stayed home when they thought there might be a tiger. The ones who were feeling a little bit more renegade went out even when they thought there might be a tiger. You see what I mean? And so we are on a better safe than sorry switch. We are supposed to react to danger because it's our job, our responsibility to keep ourselves and our families safe, because to boil it down to the grisly bits, we need to be able to pass on our genes. So that's why, we feel the way we do about our family. It's why we want to keep ourselves safe. It's why we want to keep each other safe, because we need to be able to pass on our genes. But of course, it gets a little bit more complicated than that. But what I find is when I'm working with people who might have trauma, or who might have depression, or a mixture of that, or some grief, that oh my God, there's a tiger switch is absolutely switched on. And what I do with people is I help them to calm and soothe themselves, to help them learn why they respond as if there's tigers everywhere, when in actual fact there may not be. It's difficult to soothe somebody in a situation where there are tigers everywhere. And by tigers, I just mean threats. We need to make sure, in terms of Maslow's hierarchy, that we are safe, that people aren't coming in to hurt us, that our living situation is relatively stable, and that we're not coming to harm. So we need to make sure that there are no tigers in the room before we can work on the tigers that may not be in the room, may just be in our amygdala, in that part of our brain that's looking constantly, the bird, peck, 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 look, 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 peck, peck, look, look, look. Okay, so what I do with people is I help them stabilize themselves. And if you'd like any more information about what I do, please check out the Feel Better Academy, and there is a link to that with this description. But I'll pop one in the comments as well. Easy for me to say, right? If you've got any questions or any special requests that you'd like me to answer in the 4-minute clinics, do DM me or pop them in the comments. And I hope you find these useful. If you do, please do like, share, connect, tell your friends, do all those good things. And I will look forward to catching up with you very soon for our next dose of the 4-minute clinic live. Take care. Have a lovely day.